Joining us now is Russel Morgan, founder and partner of the Morgan Legal Group. Russell, this is the second time a parent is being held responsible for their child's actions in a school shooting. The first two being Jennifer and James Crumley, who were both convicted of manslaughter earlier this year around the Oxford High School shooting. What has changed in the past few years that now allows authorities to hold parents accountable for their children's actions?
Well, Christian, the Ethan Crumley case was foundational. It was, in fact, the first case that not only made headlines, but the first actual conviction of parents of a mass shooter being convicted of manslaughter for their negligence. And similar in Mr. Gray's case, it seems like the judges and the nation as a whole is moving to hold parents accountable and responsible for their children's actions, namely where they are responsible for atrocities such as the one in Georgia.
Why is that, though, Russell? I mean, there have been other school shooters, other accused school shooters whose parents may have been negligent in some way or another. Why are we seeing this now?
The judge made an interesting point here. They made a reference that this wasn't a result of bad parenting. What they're referencing to here is they're saying that the parents are responsible directly because they gave access to their children to guns. And in this case, similar to the Ethan Crumley case, they're saying that allegedly the father gave his son access and opportunity to use the semi-automatic rifle that was ultimately used in the school shooting. Equally important was the fact that the son was investigated almost a year previously for making threats of harm. The father was on notice, and he turned around and bought his son a pistol for Christmas. So it seems like we're taking a turn to the courts recognizing that parents do have a legal duty to prevent their children from doing anything harmful to others.
Russell, the DA said Colt will face more charges. Is it possible his father may face more charges, and how will that impact this case?
It is possible that the father may face more charges depending on the facts that come out. Now, there have been allegations that have been brought forth that Colt has lived in a very unstable home, and that in itself may be a mitigating factor for the son, but an aggravating factor for the father, because this may show that he knew and knowingly left guns out in the open in a situation, in an environment where his son was already in an unhealthy home.
Russel Morgan, founder and partner of Morgan Legal Group. Thank you so much for your time and your expertise this evening. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Christian. Great to be here.
Still ahead on America on the Docket.